Security lines at Atlanta's airport are starting to look less chaotic. Lines are much shorter now than what we saw on Monday when some were waiting upwards of 4 hours to get through TSA. Hartsfield-Jackson's general manager telling CNN there's a big reason for this.
We think we're seeing the end of the spring break rush, and so traffic has tailed off a little bit. So as you can see on the screen, the lines are pretty clear, and someone who's traveling now would not believe what we were experiencing yesterday and the day before.
But TSA workers are still going without pay, and lawmakers on Capitol Hill have yet to agree on a plan to fund the Department of Homeland Security, which now has been shut down for 39 days. 11 Alive's Gilad Malamed live for us tonight from Hartsfield-Jackson, where she spoke with a TSA union rep today. Gilad?
The president of the union representing TSA workers nationwide calls this a national embarrassment and disgrace. For travelers, though, there is some good news if they're coming to the airport today because there's no line at all. It looks like any normal day. In fact, even better than a normal day. Anybody would be happy to have these lines. This is what it looked like here, though. Earlier, busier than what it is now, but an improvement from yesterday. TSA officers are close to missing their second full and third paycheck totals since this partial government shutdown began. We heard from several of their union representatives this afternoon who stressed what an emotional and financial toll this is taking on officers, some of whom are still recovering financially from the last government shutdown. When it comes to officers calling out here at Hartsfield-Jackson, DHS says about 37% of officers called out here yesterday, one of the highest percentages at major airports nationwide. On social media, the White House is crediting the shorter lines to ICE agents being here. The local union president here at Hartsfield-Jackson says Tuesdays are always slower travel days than Mondays or Sundays, and he says ICE agents are not leading to shorter wait times.
They are literally standing behind the officers while they're checking documents and screening passengers, or walking the queue line that cascades through the airport. It has nothing to do with the wait time.
The National Union president tells us that nationwide, more than 400 TSA officers have quit. Live at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, Gilad Malamed, 11 Alive News.
All right, Gilad, thank you so much for the update. And there could be an end in sight. GOP leaders in Congress say they have landed on a plan to fund DHS, but they still need to get the Senate Democrats on board. In the meantime, Delta is offering travel waivers to frustrated travelers. The waivers apply to any flights that are set for yesterday or today. Delta says you can rebook your trip before March 30th for no additional charge. Delta also says it is temporarily suspending specialty services to members of Congress. The airline saying in a statement, next to safety, Delta's #1 priority is taking care of our people and customers, which has become increasingly difficult in the current environment.